Hey everyone, welcome to Meeple Bits. Thanks for joining me today. In today's episode of Organizing Bits, we're going to tackle, kind of, the game Terraforming Mars. I say kind of, only because while it does need a proper insert because it's just a whole bunch of baggies in air, I don't own the expansions, which most of the files that I've been able to find tackle the base and expansions in their entirety. So I'm still looking for that best insert for the base game. Bear with me on that one. But in the meantime, there was one thing about Terraforming Mars that I really needed to tackle, and that was the player boards, or rather the player mats, the player cards. I don't even know what they are. But here's what we get with the game. Paper. Okay? Paper. It's thin, like, how can they even justify the standard cost of Terraforming Mars while giving you this? It's frustrating. So I wanted to go ahead and upgrade from these things, which, again, Terraforming Mars is one of my favorite games. It's so good. So I wanted to make sure that I had high quality boards for the players. So with that, I present to you the upgrades. One in each player color. Now, we're gonna go into these in just a little bit of detail, but let me walk you through the adventure of trying to get this to work. I'm still new to the 3D printing world, but this file is so good. It took me some doing. So here was the black one that I started with, and as you can see, it got a little bit messed up, right? So, you know, over here, and this is what happens when you get a bad level on your initial print, is you get something like this. So while this one started doing its job okay, when I went to swap the filament from the color to then what was going to be the top color, I jostled the Z-axis ever so slightly, and that little bit turned out to be this. So I fixed it a little bit, and the next trial turned out like this one. You think to yourself, okay, at a glance, it's okay, but you'll notice up here in the corner, yeah, it got really warped. I don't know how this happened. Again, it could have been a bad level. It could have been bad initial adhesion, but so this one didn't quite make the cut. So after a little bit more trial and error, I finally ended up with the end result. So I've got the two layers, right? So we've got the base layer in each of the player colors, and then I use the marble filament for the top, which you guys might have seen me use in the Civ 6 or in the Civilization one as well. So this one has, all of these have nice divots for all the player colors. Let me turn this around. So we've got, you know, everything that's on the player board or the player card, but now in a divot format. So really, really excited for this one. I mean, it turned out so amazing, and the cubes, they fit perfectly down in each of these divots. So there's the black one, the green one. Now I used shiny PLA on these, but so there's green. We got the blue. You know, let me know in the comments below, guys, which one was your favorite color of these. I think they all turned out pretty darn good. The red one. And lastly, yellow. So all these, like I said, I'm super excited to have upgraded these. You know, the detail in this is so really well done. You know, it's really good, really good. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this short episode of Organizing Bits. Yeah, like, look, if you have any questions about these, I'm really happy to answer them because this one was probably one of my most challenging ones so far, because it was the first time on my single nozzle printer I was doing a filament swap and finally managed to do it successfully. So with that, if you guys have enjoyed the video and the content, I really do appreciate the support. Feel free to leave it a like and subscribe. And as always, until next time, thanks so much for watching.